What was the uncleanness that you identify in that letter?
Well, the matter of the Bill Neal watching her in the shower and the touching of the breast.
Now, this report to the branch, is that a requirement that you report to the branch when an elder is removed or deleted from being an elder?
Yes, yes, because the appointments back then came through the branch.
The appointments of elders.
And recommendation deletions, yes.
And that's still the case, though, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you say there that unfortunately there may be worldly people who also know, but we are not sure. In respect of people knowing, why is it that you drew the distinction between worldly people and people within the congregation? What's the relevance of that?
It was mainly just to show how far it had got and therefore his qualifications, how far the information about Bill Neal had got, not just in the congregation but was outside, and therefore his qualifications came into question because of that and because of ones in the congregation and because of what actually happened.
And was the disqualification because he couldn't be trusted with young girls?
Well, in this particular case, yes.
Well, that isn't what you say in the letter. The disqualification is that he couldn't speak freely. He didn't have freedom of speech.
Sorry, yes.
Well, that's different, isn't it?
Yes.
You were concerned that he couldn't speak with authority in the congregation because of how people in the congregation might view him.
Yes, yes. Yeah. So the wording, again, would be something that I would consider different.
Mr. Jackson, the letter refers to you feeling that uncleanness had been committed, but not loose conduct. Now, what's the difference?
Uncleanness in the sense of what they actually did, or he did, I should say. Loose conduct is where it's actual intercourse, other inappropriate things that could happen.
So that's referred to as loose conduct?
Well, also in the Bible as immorality, porneia.
Where does the expression loose conduct come from? Is that a Jehovah's Witness expression?
Oh, no, just in that reference material, I'm not sure if it's in there, but I would say that it's an expression that is mentioned in the Bible. Just offhand, I can't remember the scripture, but also to the publications have explained it, and even going into more detail in later publications, just explaining it.
If a man deliberately touched the breast of a girl, how would that be classified?
Deliberately?
Yes.
I would say as uncleanness. Yeah.
And if a man deliberately touched the breast of a girl on more than one occasion, how would that be described?
Well, you're getting into the area of loose conduct.
Well, in this letter you say that uncleanness had been committed on several occasions. See that?
Yes.
Now, one can understand an accident, but
Yes.
it's different, isn't it, if you've got several occasions?
Yes. Yes, that's why I say with the wording of it, I would probably word it as different.
Well, if you've got several occasions, you're into the area of finding deliberate conduct, don't you? Well, does that suggest that the way you classified these events, even on your limited reference to them, was wrong?
At the time, I would say that I felt that it was, or we felt that it was correct, but I can also see what you're saying now, And also too with additional information that we've received over the years that it certainly could be classified as different.
We'll leave aside the different information over the years. Just looking back on what you knew then, as you recall.
Yes.
Is the letter correct?
Well, as I said, it's correct in the sense that with our understanding there, but as you're saying, as I mentioned several occasions, then it would come under the field of loose conduct.
Well, it's not my record.
No, I know.
It's your words.
Yes, I know.
Well, is the letter wrong?
Well, I'd say the wording, yes.
Yeah. Now, it might be suggested that the letter's been written in a way which is favourable to Brother Neil and more favourable than, in fact, the facts that you knew meant it should have been.
Because of that comment, or
because of the finding.
Yes, although I did mention there, I just noticed in the last sentence, he's been given strong counsel and we feel that no further action or restrictions are needed. So what we actually discussed with him from the Bible or the publications, I'm not sure, I can't remember. But I can't see how we showed him particular favour.
Well, I think we've agreed that the facts that you had fell into the category of loose conduct.
Yes.
But you didn't make that more serious finding. You'd left it at uncleanness.
Yes.
Isn't that favourable to him?
Well, again, looking at it, you could say yes, that possibly is the case. But again, just the wording of it, I would have certainly done it different in thinking about it now.
Well, again, it might be suggested that you fell into this form of finding and form of words because you were favourably disposed to Brother Neil, you see.
I don't think I was, or we were, but by the wording of it, yes, I can see what you're saying, my Lord.